What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. By the way, never mind the mess that the state of the garage is in, but today we got to talk about something. So recently, as I was driving the car, I started hearing a lot of brake problems, and I was like, I guess it's that time. It's finally that time. It's something I didn't want to be. I never wanted it to be that time, but it finally happened. The brakes are due for the GTR. Now, if you've been anywhere near the internet or watched any videos regarding a GTR, you've seen plenty of people out there talk about the GTR brakes and rotors. So Nissan, if you have a GTR, Nissan's gonna assume you are driving it as how the car was intended, how it was built and intended for, right? So you're hitting them tracks, you're hitting them corners hard, you're braking hard. So they assume, hey, it's time. If you're doing that, you need to swap out not just the brakes, but you need to swap out the rotors too. And well, I went into the dealership and I asked them, I was like, hey, it's that time. Can you give me a quote on how much it'd be to swap all 4 rotors and brakes out? And the price they told me, I was like, there's no way. So I looked into it and I was like, there's nothing too fancy about the rotors or the Brembo brakes, but nothing else on it is ceramic or carbon ceramic or anything like that. So I was like, why does it cost so much? And I don't really have an answer for you. I mean, maybe there is a logical answer. I don't have the answer though. So I was quoted for that car $12,200 to swap out all 4 brakes and rotors on the car. So for $12,000, it's getting done. Don't worry, it's getting done. But for $12,000, I was like, well, what else could I buy with $12,000? So I pretty much went out and bought me another Daily. And you know, it's a 2013 Dodge Dart, and honestly, I like it. I really do. It rides smooth. It's very basic model. I don't even think the thing has cruise control. I can't find it. It's not on the steering wheel or anything like that. I'll look more into it. Maybe I'm an idiot and I don't know. That's most likely the answer, is I'm an idiot. But it's everything. Like I said, it's a little 4-cylinder, so it's good on gas. So that's the plus side. I picked that up for $9,000. $9,000. So that's only temporary. I don't want to be driving the car. It's gotten to the point now where the brakes are, even as I'm driving, it's starting to squeak. And because there's that little tab when the brakes start to get too thin, there's that little metal piece that sticks out, and it starts squeaking and lets you know, hey, it's time to swap out the brakes. So I didn't want to tear up the rotors any more than they already are, which is why I went and bought that as a daily. Which brings me to my second thing. I've said it several times, but this is the truth. This is straight up the truth. Maybe in other states it's possible, but here in the state of Colorado, Pueblo, Colorado, it's not really practical to drive one of these as a daily driver. I mean, maybe in other states where it's warmer and stuff and you don't get that much snow, but here it really isn't that practical. Let me show you something. So, like I said, never mind the state of the garage, it's pretty messy. So, it snowed not too long ago and I had the stock wheels and tires on it, and you know, it handles actually pretty good, surprisingly, if you're not trying to stomp on it and get going. It handles pretty good. It doesn't really slide a whole lot, but here's the problem, right? So all the parts where the cars are driving over and they're compacting the snow, and you know, that's pretty smooth, but there's that piece in the middle of the road that didn't get plowed. It still sticks up a little bit of the snow. That is way too low, and you are pretty much plowing the rest of the road for all the other cars. You're part of the city workers now. The city owes you money. You are helping plow the road with your GTR. Don't recommend it, by the way. So that's just one of the other things that I've started to notice as the year or two comes up that I've owned this car. It's not practical to drive it all year long. I would love to, but unfortunately I can't. So as far as the brakes goes, I will be ordering them brakes and rotors. I will be ordering them in 2 weeks. They should be getting here, and we'll be putting them on together. But yeah, quick update, $12,200. I pieced them out. I can do all the brakes and rotors by myself for about, I'd say 27. There was like about 2,700. So as I start to fill here, I can feel a little bit of grooving. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. It's a little too dark. The pads don't look too bad, honestly. There looks like there's a decent amount of padding left on there, but not enough to where I can get by on. No, I can get by on it, but I don't recommend being hitting any corners hard or speeding and hitting braking really hard. That's all I really got for you guys today, honestly. I thought I'd just make a quick video. I haven't made one in a while, and I'm so sorry. I've been working a lot. I'll be working even more now because I plan on paying off certain things within the next 4 or 5 months. So yeah, and I got some things I have planned for the GTR, but it's gonna take a little bit of extra money, so overtime it is. Can't quit my day job yet. I actually love my job, so I don't plan on it, but I would, you know, one day, if I can get that up, the subscribers up significantly, maybe one day. But problem is consistency. I gotta stay at it. I apologize. I know I'm terrible at it. I really am. I'm sorry. I'll try to be better. That's you know what? New Year's goals. I don't really believe in New Year's goals, but that will be my goal, is to start creating more content, a lot more and more consistent. So I'm sorry about that, but hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. If you did, smash that like button. If you want to see, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content in the future. Appreciate it, guys. See ya.